bá ló ń pọ̀ jù kò ní. Welcome to Impact Royal TV and welcome to my program. Wonderful afternoon to talk about issues and something that can be of benefit and blessing to all my listeners. This is Impact Royal TV. I'm your host today, Dr. Tayo Ogumefo. So I have with me a sister, a lover of Christ, and someone that I have so much love for. But it's no one but Mrs. Olayinka Adesoya. Welcome, Mrs. Olayinka Adesoya.
Thank you for
Welcome to Talk Show.
Thank you for having me, sir.
How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you.
Very, very well. So how is the weather doing?
Well, we're managing it.
Then how's the family too?
Very well, thank you.
Well, I can see all over you that you're very well, you're looking good.
Thank you.
Right, so once again, you're welcome to my show, The Talk Show.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. So today we're going to talk, serious talk.
Okay.
You ready for the serious talk?
I'm ready.
Very, very ready.
I'm ready.
Glory. Now, I've tried to check your background.
Okay.
Then from the little information I have about your background, discovered that you study engineering at the university.
Yes.
As a lady, what made you to go and study engineering? Why not nursing? Why not accountancy or being a lawyer? But, you know, there's this kind of stereotype that engineering is for men. So what made you to go to engineering and be your men kind of, you know?
Well, thank you for asking me that question. I had my secondary school, you know, my mom was she was into nursing.
Okay.
And she wanted me to go into that line, yeah. So we discussed. That was when I wanted to go into my secondary school back in Nigeria. So I studied. I went to a science school.
Okay.
At my secondary school level. So I think that was why I had to study engineering, because I had science background. Although in my university we can do nursing and every other thing, but I just have a passion. Then my passion has changed now. But
Okay.
then
Before we come to your passion now, because I'll be coming to that. So your mom wants you to study nursing. So you rebel. Because you see, from what you just said, technically you rebel, so to go and study engineering.
No, it wasn't that.
Oh, not that. Okay, what was it? I
I-
want to
I
know.
made-
So I want
I made
you
that
to tell your
realization.
audience,
Okay.
you know, so that they will know. Like most African parents always want their children to study particular career and all that.
Yeah.
So you may be a typical one too, that your mom wants you to study medicine, but you went and studied engineering.
Yeah.
What went wrong in between that?
Well, when I was trying to check myself,
Mm.
you know, during my secondary school time, I realized that biology was a subject that I really liked.
Okay.
And if you want to go into nursing, you know, into that background, you have to be good in biology. So that was the main reason I changed. I made her realize that, Mom, that biology is not my thing. I'm sorry. You know, that's why I changed.
Okay. What aspect of engineering did you study?
Chemical engineering.
Chemical engineering.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Right. Chemical engineering.
Yeah.
From what uni?
Ladoke Akintola University.
University in Nigeria. Now, you had a bachelor's degree in engineering in Nigeria. Now you relocated to United Kingdom.
You're right.
Now, are you an engineer here? Are you still practicing what you study at the university?
No.
No. Right. That's where we're going. So, no. Then from what I read from your background, your story as well, so what made you to move away from engineering and now set up your own business? And can you tell your audience what kind of business is it?
Okay, well, I run a cake and event management company
Okay.
at the moment. And the reason why I changed from engineering to management is because, when you come from Nigeria without qualification, well, maybe I didn't do my background properly. When I came, I thought I won't be able to get a job easily, That made me change my mind.
Okay.
And then, when I came into this country, I started working with the Department for Work and Pension,
Okay.
Acme Job Center, for a few years. And after that, after 3 years, I was fine. It wasn't that I was finding it difficult, but I'm just a kind of person that I like to do different things. I'm creative.
Okay.
So I don't like to be doing one thing forever. So that got me, that was why I changed my mind. Then I spoke to my boss that I needed business career, what's called career break. So I went into career break, then I started my business. I sat down, I was doing something else before the cake and event thing. I was doing fixing hair and stuff like that. But I sat down and I was like, okay, in future, what is it that I would love? What is it that I have passion in more? Then I find out that, my cake career, because I've been baking since Nigeria too as well. And I got that from my mom as well. So everything is from my mom.
Right.
Everything.
Everything.
She's talented in everything.
Everything. I like that. Maybe that's what we need to take away right now. Everything she is from her mom.
My mom, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, you worked a little bit for a few years.
4
with
years.
4 years with the government in this country. Thereafter, you decided that you want to be self-employed.
Yes.
Now, you went into the event management and all that. Now, what advice do you have for youngsters that actually wants to be self-employed, that they have these creative ideas, they want to do things for themselves? I mean, maybe before we get to that, so would you like to share with our audience the challenges you encounter before, because you are one of the top event management in this country. So for you to get to that level that you are all over the places, so what are the challenges? But you just come down straight away and it happens.
No, it wasn't easy.
Okay.
It wasn't an easy route to go. So what happened was, when I started, before you start a business, you have to know if that business is what you love to do. If you don't love to do, if you don't have passion for the kind of business you want to go into, it will break you. You will stop.
Okay.
Because little thing will trigger you to stop. It will not, you will not get inspired. Okay. One of the problem I faced when I started my cake, because I started cake business before event, was I didn't really go into. All I did was self-taught when I started. So few cake I was baking then, it wasn't good enough for people. So
Top notch.
It wasn't. So few complaints. So now, if you don't have passion for what you're doing, those complaints will break you. You will not move forward. You will stop doing that thing. So those are one of the problem I faced when I started my cake business. So after that, well, I had to go to.
Did you not go to school to learn how to
really
do
go
cake?
to school.
How to perfect those mistakes, the complaints?
What I did was, everything about me is self-taught.
Okay.
Although I did like a day training with
Okay.
someone, even with that training, I realized because I got better later. Yeah, as time goes on, I got better. What I used to do is I usually, do research. I go on YouTube. If
You go on YouTube.
I go on YouTube. Yeah.
So congratulations to YouTube for bringing the best out of you.
Yes, congratulations to YouTube. Whatever you want to learn
Yeah.
and you're struggling with it, if you go on YouTube, you will get it.
Okay.
Just type anything that is related to that thing.
Type anything related.
To the topic or
You will get
to
it.
the subject, you will get it.
Quote Mrs. Olayinka Adesoya.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I did. So I went on YouTube, started, studying, research, calling people, and then I came across this lady, that I trained. I did 1 year, 1 day training. With.
Training.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although I learned 1 or 2 things, well, it wasn't. But I would say that my YouTube, my research, I did helped me a lot.
A lot. Okay. Now, from engineer to chemical engineer, trained, qualified, to train to cake baker, cake baker. I mean, I call you cake baker. Then you move away from there, not move away, but you had event management to read. I have attended a couple of program or events that you manage, and I could hear comments of people that the perfection, the taste that you put into read. Now, if you are to advise young people or anyone that wants to go into that kind of business, what advice do you have for them?
Okay, my advice is you have to have passion for that business that you want to go into. Yeah, be it cake baking, event management. Passion, and you have to have goals. You have to be determined, and you have to be focused.
Okay.
If you're not focused, you cannot go far, because a lot of things are going on social media. People post a lot of their works and stuff like that. So I see a lot of beautiful works from my colleagues.
Okay.
I didn't let that put me down. Rather, I work harder to
Okay.
get to that level, because there will be. I mean, there are a lot of people in this industry, event industry, that they are doing very well, more than you. So anytime I see posts from those kind of companies, I use it to work on myself.
Okay.
Like I said before, if I'm struggling in a particular way, I go and research. So get ready to do your research properly, and you have to know your niche. Your niche. What I mean by your niche is people, your colleague, your competitor. In that way,
Okay.
you have to know them better. So my point is, if you want to go into this kind of business, event management, you have to have passion for events. You have to be
Okay.
ready to go out in the morning and come back in maybe 4 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you have to. If you're kind of person that, okay, you do venue decoration as well, like I do venue decoration as well, you will go in the morning, maybe around 9, to go and set up the venue. Maybe that venue won't end until maybe 2 a.m. or 4 a.m. If you are a type that cannot do that kind of thing, you can't go into event management, because it's time consuming.
Time
you have to
consuming.
be ready.
Okay. I mean, with that you have just said, and with time consuming, going, a.m., coming back late at night and all that. As a family person, as a wife and mother of 3 wonderful boys, is there any support from the family that makes it much easier for you?
Of course.
Because I just wonder that, if your husband is not giving you support, will it be possible?
No, I won't.
Okay, so
So-
opportunity to appreciate him.
Yeah, well, I want to appreciate my family, my husband, and my boys, for their support always. They've been so amazing to me because I sometimes I sit down and I think if I don't have them, how am I going to do it? Because event management or even cake is not a business or a job that you can do alone. You need support. You need support of other people around you. So if not for them, I'm sure I would have stopped.
Right. Thank you so much, Mrs. Olayinka. So the nuggets I want us to take away from the little she told us today, because I'm still going to bring you back again.
Okay, sir.
He said that you must have passion and goals. If you want to go into events management business or any business, that don't let other people events put you down.
No.
Do your research properly and know your niche.
And one more thing.
Okay, and one more thing. Just go ahead.
Oh my God. Be yourself
Be yourself.
and do what you love to do. I used to say, do you, just do you. Don't
Okay.
let distraction distract you.
All right. Another quotation. Do you.
Yeah,
Don't let distraction distract you. Thank you very much, Mrs. Olayinka. This is what we have today. I can assure you that I will surely bring you back again because there's still so much we need to talk about. For any one of you out there that you're looking for someone to do your wedding cake, birthday cake, ceremonial cake, or you want to do, wedding or parties, you want someone to organize everything from beginning to the end, then can you tell the audience the name of your business?
Well, the name of my business is DMM Cakes and Event Management. And we are on Facebook, we're on Instagram, and on YouTube as well. So if you want to connect with us on Instagram, the ID is DMM Cakes _events on Instagram. And on Facebook is DMM Cakes and Event, as well as YouTube. Thank you.
DMM Cakes,
DMM.
DMM
Yes.
Cakes. All right, here you hear it from our mouth. But by the special grace of God, I'm still going to bring her back because this woman that you see, from engineer to event management, is loaded with loads of experience and things that we can share. God bless you, and I'm happy to see you again. Have a wonderful day.